anywhere around Miss Casey with a weapon, including your bow, then you could be prosecuted for a criminal use of a weapon. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there are federal laws regarding restrictions for firearms when you have a protection order in place. Okay. Do you have any firearms?
No, sir.
Okay. I would not have any during this next year while you're under this restraining order. Okay. Okay. What are your questions, Mr. Moore?
Why can you do so much for a person that they do this to you?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
I said, why can you do so much for a person that they just do this to you?
Okay, well,
Psycho talk.
Mr. Moore, you're getting into more questions about why do relationships go bad, and sometimes they just do. Okay, there's nothing that requires two people to start dating and stay together. Dating is a way to figure out if you're compatible, and sometimes you figure out you're not compatible. Okay, and then when the breakup happens, you have to move on, and it's not easy, but you move on.
Thousands of dollars.
Mr. Moore, it is time for you to move on, okay?
Oh, I moved on.
Okay. Do you have any other questions, Mr. Moore?
No, not really. To be honest, am I allowed to leave now?
I am signing the order.
Because I really, after I got out of jail, I told myself I wasn't going to look at her again, and now I'm looking at her. I'm just ready to leave.
Okay, well, Mr. Moore, please take this serious.
I am taking it serious.
Okay? And allow this relationship to be completely over and move on. Okay?
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
Okay, do you have any other questions?
He's crazy.
Do you have any more questions?
No.
Okay.
Okay?
I have a question. Am I still allowed to go eat at TK's, just like without Austin? That won't like interfere with anything, will it?
Okay, Ms. Casey, you don't see her as a threat?
No, Your
Okay, yes, you can continue to go to TK's.
Okay. Well, because I have been staying away with all this and I've been really craving TK, so.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you guys there. You know, it costs money to eat and live and have a shelter, and you're an adult. So what are you living on the streets? Well, help me out here. Who's paying your way through life? Somebody's taking care of you, right? Financially, you're not, obviously. Your mother.
My mom is.
Oh, well, she's not charged with this offense. You're a grown-up. You've got to take the risk. Mr. Burbank is now the attorney. Kelvin Trahan,
I mean,
please.
put some right there.
Also, Your Honor.
He may be inside. Is that him right there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Two cases. I've got two cases
You
here.
can use this to finish filling that out, and when you get done, just come back up to me, okay?
24 CR 118 and 119. You're charged with two cases of assaults of peace officers, it looks like, which are second-degree felonies. So you're looking at up to 40 years in prison. Serious. Mr. Grove is your attorney. This is an initial appearance. What is the plan, David?
Judge, I'd like to have a regular resetting on this. So,
Pull him up, please. Yeah,
so
go ahead.
defendant, I can talk about the case and get back to the court on an announcement.
Open and not old 16.
Oh.
You're 17? Who spoke? She's not charged with a crime, you are. Yeah, so you gotta speak for yourself. You don't get any help from the audience there. So this was committed, looks like not a month after you turned 17? Okay.
That's all he has, Judge.
Huh?
That's all he has. Yeah, these two
Yeah.
cases.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah. In fact, it's really only 3 weeks. Well, these are very serious offenses. And you're treated as an adult when you turn 17 for criminal law purposes. Are you going to school now?
So I gotta go to boot camp.
Sir?
Go to boot camp.
Who ordered you to do that?
Principal.
Who?
Principal.
The principal. Because of this?
So,
Okay, not of something else.
sure.
Okay. Well, you have to remember that, well, that's why you're in school, is to learn
Sure.
to make wise choices. And if you make a poor choice, you can be punished. That's why it's important that you learn what's right and what's wrong, and then consciously desire and intend to make the right choices. That's always worked for me, and that seems to be what works generally. And if you make a wrong choice, you're subject to being punished, and 40 years in prison is a long time. So this isn't the way you want to start off adulthood, is it? Fix this.
Sure.
Fix this. And don't move to the right choice-making path. Also, do you do well in school? You make good grades?
Sure.
Okay, so you're capable of learning and understanding and knowing. Well, make the right choices like we all have to do. You're held accountable for the choices you make, just like all of us in the room. You make good choices, things work out good. You make bad choices, you're going to get punished. That's the rule of nature.
Sure.
Okay. And David Grove is your attorney, so we'll reset this, get a resetting, and make sure you listen closely to what he has to tell you, okay? Thank you. Get it reset. We'll set that for an announcement, a regular announcement. Carlos Jose,
I'm right there for me. Oh,
I
that
think.
is.
Or Josie. Abogado, you're Abogado?
Yes.
Where's Donde?
There you go.
But let's give this to,
We're gonna send one to Mr. Gilthorpe. We have to add him to the case first, okay?
All right, are you Almita Ledette?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a lawyer? That needs to be done. Let me ask you this. Who posted your bond? Your mom? That you have a $100,000 a month? That had to cost $10,000. Anyway. So somebody's helping you along the way financially, but this is aggravated robbery. Do you understand if convicted in 23 CR 972, you could be sentenced to life in prison? You know that, or did you not know that? This is brutally honest information here that you need to appreciate and understand. This is a very serious offense. So you need to deal with it responsibly. Somebody, obviously. Oh, do you also have a GPS device on you? Is that yes? You have to speak out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that costs money as well. You are almost 22 years of age, right?
Yes.
You don't have a job?
No, sir, I used to work at the prison, but I had to come and take care of this, so I don't work at the prison.
Were you working at the prison when this occurred? This occurred a year ago, December 24th.
Yes, sir.
Okay, were you working at the prison then?
Yes, sir.
Or did they let you go because of this?
I got in a bad car accident, so I had to leave medical leave.
That's why you left. Was the car accident after December 24th of 2022?
It was
After this happened, this indictment, or before?
Ask you a question and have she told you to call your name.
Raise your right hand. You swear or affirm that the information in
Have
this
you
document
talked to
is
some
true?
lawyers about
Yeah, just have a seat. The judge
what it
just
would
has to
cost
approve
to
this. and
represent
yeah,
you?
okay.
No, sir, I have.
But so how do you exist? You gotta have money to exist, you know, it costs money to eat and live and have a shelter, and you're an adult. So what are you living on the streets?
No, sir.
Well, help me out here. Who's paying your way through life? Somebody's taking care of you, right? Financially, you're not, obviously. Your mother.
My mom lives.
Oh, okay. Well, she's not charged with this offense. You're a grown up. You've got to take the responsibility to handle this yourself. So you live with your mother?
No,
You-
sir.
Where do you live? Is it on Liberty?
No, sir.
Well, that's what we show here on 1767 Liberty Avenue. That's not your home?
Yes, how
Where do you live?
3150 West Garner Drive. 096677705.
Hold on, Tex, slow down. I have West Cardinal Drive. Is there an apartment or something? What's the number?
Apartment 125.
And that's Beaumont. What's the zip there?
77705.
Says 327. Okay. So, but your mother doesn't live there.
No, sir.
Okay, who lives there other than you?
Me and my daughter.
Okay, but how do you pay for it and all that? How do you live? You know, you got to eat, and how do you pay for that place? Does your mother pay for it,
I'm
ma'am?
on housing.
You get government subsistence to pay for it? Is that? All right. See, here's a couple of things here. Number one, the most important thing is you're a grown up and it's time to be independent. Not live off everybody else. You got to be independent. When you make mistakes like this is a serious one. You've got to be a grown up and mature in a mature fashion, handle this responsibly. If you don't, you're looking at life in prison and you have a job. You know how long life in prison is? Life, you know, it's a long time, essentially. So I'm trying to make sure that you understand and appreciate how important all this is. What we're going to do, I'm going to give you a resetting for an announcement. You're going to sit over there and fill out an indigent form. If I declare you indigent, then an attorney will be appointed to represent you. But once again, you're an adult. You need to be acting responsibly.
Let us fill that out first.
Follow the rules. Don't get in trouble. But also become independent. You don't live off everybody else. We all have a responsibility to take care of ourselves and of ourselves and our family. And you've been an adult for 4 years, almost 4 years. And you don't seem to be acting though really mature. So you've got to do that, or else you will be left behind. Okay. Well, so everybody on the planet faces the same issue. When we become a grown up, we put away childish things. We become more responsible. And here you're not showing responsibility, which is very important. You need to catch up and start acting as though you're 22 years of age, which you can do. All right, so you're going to get a resetting. You'll sit over there and fill out this affidavit, and you have to fill it out about all your income.
I'm still a mommy's boy, and I really don't care who knows it.
But I won't do that again. Can I go now?